Imagine running a billion-dollar company, with fewer people than a small restaurant. No busy offices. No packed meeting rooms. Yet the business keeps growing every day. This is not the future. This is already happening. Let me tell you the story of a company that operates at massive scale with almost no employees, and why it may change how work exists forever. Pause for a moment and think about what makes a company real: people, right? Managers, teams, departments. Now remove most of them. What's left? At first glance, the company looks ordinary. Customers use its app daily. Payments flow non-stop. Orders are processed in seconds. Support tickets get resolved. Revenue keeps climbing. But behind the scenes, something strange is happening. Very few humans are involved. Years ago, this company faced a problem. Growth was fast, but hiring was slow. Salaries were rising. Mistakes were expensive. Every new customer meant more staff, more managers, more complexity. So instead of hiring more people, the founders made a quiet decision. They stopped scaling humans. They began replacing tasks, not jobs. Customer support replies were automated first. Not with simple bots, but systems trained on thousands of real conversations. Most users never noticed. Their problems were still solved. Just faster. Then accounting followed. Invoices, payroll, compliance, handled by software that never sleeps and never forgets. Then operations. Orders routed automatically. Inventory predicted before shortages happened. Logistics optimized without meetings or emails. Each change was small. Almost invisible. But together, they removed entire layers of human work. Here's the key detail most people miss. This was not about firing people. It was about never hiring them in the first place. As the company grew, its employee count barely changed. Revenue went up. Headcount stayed flat. At one point, investors asked a simple question: where is everyone? The answer was uncomfortable. There was no one to show. Instead of departments, there were dashboards. Instead of managers, there were rules. Instead of meetings, there were automated decisions. Every day, the system watched data flow in. Sales. Behavior. Errors. Delays. And it adjusted itself in real time. No approvals. No bottlenecks. The company didn't feel empty. It felt efficient. Now pause and consider this. If a company can run like this, what exactly is an employee? For most of history, companies were groups of people coordinating work. Now they are systems coordinating processes. The people left inside this company did not work in the traditional sense. They designed the system. Then the system did the work. One engineer maintained automation that replaced hundreds of routine tasks. One analyst monitored performance that once required entire teams. And that was it. The rest of the work was invisible. Customers never saw the difference. In fact, they experienced better service. Faster responses. Fewer errors. From the outside, the company looked alive. From the inside, it was mostly silent. This is where the story becomes unsettling. Because this company is not unique. Similar models exist across e-commerce, fintech, SaaS, logistics, and media. Some generate millions per employee. Others generate millions without employees at all. They don't advertise this. They don't announce it. They quietly build systems that replace roles. Not people. Roles. And once a role becomes software, it never comes back. Think about onboarding, marketing emails, fraud detection, scheduling, quality checks, reporting. Decisions that once needed human judgment are now patterns in data. Each improvement removes friction. Each automation removes dependency. Until one day, you realize something important. The company no longer grows by hiring. It grows by improving code. Now here is the uncomfortable question. If companies no longer need people to scale, what happens to work? This company did not intend to make a statement about the future of jobs. It simply followed efficiency. But efficiency has consequences. When software replaces tasks faster than new tasks appear, the definition of employment changes. Work moves upstream. Fewer people execute. More people design. But not everyone can be a system designer. This is why the idea of the invisible workforce matters. The work is still being done. Orders processed. Problems solved. Decisions made. But the workforce is no longer visible. It lives inside algorithms, workflows, triggers, and automation rules. The company with almost no employees is not an experiment. It is a prototype. And many companies are quietly copying it. Right now, as you watch this, businesses are asking a new question. Not, who should we hire next? But, what can we automate next? That question changes everything. Because once work becomes invisible, it becomes easy to forget who used to do it. And here's the part nobody is prepared for. The next companies to adopt this model won't start with dozens of employees and shrink. They will start with almost none. Which means the next billion-dollar company you hear about may not be hiring at all. And that leads to a final question we have not answered yet. If companies don't need people to grow, where do people fit next? That answer is still being written. And it won't be obvious when it arrives.